So this is gonna be a fishy move. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody, but I only got me. I got a jack, I got an engine stand, I got the bolts. I'm gonna try something crazy.
Another day and we're back at it again. So we have a couple of things to do today. For today, I would like to get the AC system out of the engine bay. So we'll do that. But before we tackle that, I want to get the head prepped and ready to take to an engine shop. So I am going to remove the manifold, this whole piece here. Going to remove the distributor, and that should be about it. I think everything else should be fine to take to the engine shop, have them clean it, mill it, resurface the head so it can mate to the new engine block. And yeah, so we'll do that. And then we'll take the AC system out. And then we're gonna try and get the engine onto the engine stand. I'm not certain how I'm gonna do that by myself just yet, but I'll figure it out. So let's get started with the engine head. So for the head, we're gonna start with the distributor. It's pretty easy. All we have to do is remove 3 bolts. We have this bolt right here. We have this bolt right here. And then we have this bolt right here. That should pull off the distributor. And then when it comes to the head, a couple of bolts on the top. I believe we have these 2 bolts here, these 2 bolts here, and then a couple of bolts on the bottom, which I can't really show you right now because the box is a little flimsy that the head is sitting on, so I don't want to move it around too much. Plus, there's still some oil left in the head that's spilling out. Also going to remove this piece here. I believe it's the VTEC solenoid. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like it's a couple of bolts right here, 1 and 2. Might be this one on the bottom as well, 3. But yeah, we're just going to get all these things off, and then I'm going to prep it to take it to an engine shop. Let's get started. Whew! The amount of crap that came out of that manifold, man, I don't know what the hell it all was. It looked like it was rocks and maybe some sort of animal poop. But regardless, we got everything out. I did make a slight mistake. I didn't bolt this down again before I took it out. So we got some dust and whatnot inside there. But it's all good. The engine shop is gonna clean all of that out. Make sure the head is milled and surfaced properly to mate with the new block. I'm just gonna vacuum all this up real quick, and then we will get over to removing the AC system. So we got it all cleaned up a little bit. Did spill some oil on the floor, so I'm gonna have to take care of that. But we have the head double bagged in these garbage bags right here because still quite a bit of fluid in there. Mostly oil. So I'm gonna get this into the back of the roller because we gotta get ready to take it to a machine shop soon. I'm gonna clean up the oil and then get this organized in the parts section here, in the parts corner. Get all the bolts in a labeled Ziploc bag, and then we'll head over to the AC system. All right, all cleaned up. Floor's looking normal again. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you haven't noticed, I am wearing one of my shirts. These are one of my designs. This is the Huracan Performante, one of my favorites. I love them all, really, but I like Huracans a lot, and I love this color. So this is the shirt I'm wearing today. Go check it out, ratedgtr.store, where you can get this shirt and a couple other cool ones. And for the giveaway, we will be making a shirt of the Civic. You know, we gotta have a giveaway shirt. But the giveaway shirts will be limited run, so they will not be here forever.
So if you do want to pick one up, make sure you get it when they come out. They'll only be around for as long as the giveaway is out. And then once the car is given away, the shirts will be gone. And then we'll work on the next giveaway after that. So make sure you check out the store, ratedgtr.store. Sign up to the email list if you want to get in on this giveaway to win this currently incomplete but soon to be built Civic. Now let's get started on the AC system. So it's all out. We got the AC system out. Wasn't too bad. I think the most annoying part was this freaking zip tie. They are indestructible and they never want to come out. They wouldn't cut, nothing. So those are extremely annoying. But other than that, everything came out easily. All the lines came out. We got the condenser out, receiver dryer down there, the fan, all that came out. All that's left is the evaporator, which is inside the dash. We'll take care of that another time later on. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. Now, I'm gonna attempt to remove the harness and get ready to clean this engine bay. Looks like there is a power source here that's not factory. I'm pretty sure this is the power for the sub that came with the vehicle that's in the trunk. I don't know if I'm gonna reuse that. Probably not, because it did look kind of ancient. So we are gonna remove this. This just takes a Allen key. I think it was a 3mm Allen key. Fits right in there. And then you could pull this out afterwards. So I'm gonna get this pulled out and then the whole wire harness should come right out. So we took that part out and then we had to undo these two bolts here, this one and this one, to prep this. And now we gotta go inside the vehicle and disconnect the harness from the ECU, which controls everything. So it is right here on the passenger side. This kind of just pulls out. Pretty simple. And then you disconnect everything on the bottom here. These here. I believe you disconnect this big green one as well. Possibly this one up top as well. I'm not 100% certain, but I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? Just disconnect what you need to in order to get the harness out. You push it through that hole that we unbolted. So I'm gonna get that done right now. Got the harness removed, sitting over here. Yeah, we're just piling up with tons of parts. There's so much more to do though. I really want to clean a lot of that stuff, but we gotta take it one step at a time, right? So now that we have everything I need out of the engine, next up is getting the engine onto the engine stand. And that's gonna be tricky. So I'm gonna start with moving the Corolla over here, putting the Corolla in this spot. And then I'm gonna bring the engine stand up to the trunk of it and see what I can do. This is gonna be a tough one, guys. So this is gonna be a fishy move. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody, but I only got me. I got a jack, I got an engine stand, I got the bolts. I'm gonna try something crazy. Stay, and the bolts are in. Full disclaimer, don't do this, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I did get the engine on the engine stand, but I am supporting it with the jack because aside from the original transmission bolt, which fits perfectly, of course, the ones I purchased are too long, as you can see. And on top of that, I was only able to get 3 out of the 4 bolts in. So I am not relying on just the bolts. I have the jack stand supporting it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna raise it up a little more. There, so it's sitting pretty straight now. So the tension is not really on the bolts, it's on the jack stand. I'm going to have to go and get some proper size bolts. Do not do 120 millimeter. That's what I purchased from Home Depot. They are too long. Probably 100 millimeter, maybe even 80. I'd have to double check. If you guys know, mention down in the comments, but definitely not 120 millimeters. But I think that's it for today. Got a good amount of stuff done. I got everything I wanted to get done, so that's a good thing. And we are also taking the head over to a machine shop. So I am going to get that done today. And yeah, if I could get some footage over there, I definitely will. But it is a private business, so I will have to see if I can get permission. If not, it's okay. So I'm gonna clean up the garage now, get everything put away. If you guys wanna enter the giveaway to win this Civic that we're building, make sure you go to our store, ratedgtr.store, and sign up for the email list. If you wanna pick up some merch, it will be greatly appreciated. All you gotta do is be on the email list, subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the videos, and that's it. You're automatically entered to win this soon-to-be Turbo Civic. That's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time.